Hello, welcome back to session 90 of our D&D game. How's everyone doing?
Yeah,
Good.
Pretty
Ready
good.
to
Tired.
roll.
Tired.
Yay.
'Cause I've been
Yeah.
working, but I'm okay.
Well, some riveting D&D gameplay will surely wake you up. So yeah, I will focus everything on Morna. So just to keep you focused. All right, well, if everyone is good and ready to go, we should get started and continue the next chapter of our game.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, right then. Last we left off, the Clive Five had teleported along with some allies into the heart of the Mind Flayer sort of empire, where the Elder Brain lives in a crashed spaceship which somehow made its way into the Underdark long ago. Traveling through, you found out some things about what the nature of this spaceship was. Perhaps the original people who once created it, and the Mind Flayers who have since taken it over for the Elder Brain, using Tull Stones to power their technology. You pushed your way through the air filtration system in the ship, eventually attacking the Elder Brain in its chambers. The fight has continued on. You have killed as the fight currently started. You attacked the Mind Flayers, focusing on the generators, which keep the force field around the Elder Brain in check. And you've just killed all the Mind Flayers. So we'll probably start off just here. If it saved it has saved the thing. All right. Well. In that case, Morna, there's still this raging wall of fire splitting the party between the two, which Erin is shouting out. I'll drop it in a... Actually, she could probably just drop it now. Yeah, whatever. Let's say she drops it now. As the smoke settles, you see the last generator holding up, powering the force field that surrounds the Elder Brain. What do you want to do?
I thought we got rid of that one. That.
No, you didn't. You didn't quite get rid of that one. It was just that I ended the session when you killed all those Mind Flayers. So that
okay.
force field is still on.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna give it a big kick. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna punch it, but.
Okay, make your attacks.
Okay.
That's one hit.
Okay.
Okay, so 14 damage.
Can it make a con save?
All right, it begins to sputter some black smoke as it's beginning to get crushed.
Attack it again. I got.
Yeah,
24.
that hits. So that's 13. Yeah, it's looking rather damaged.
Cool.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Can't do anything else.
Gira. What would you like to do?
Alright, so what's the range on my breath attack? It is 30. It's 5 feet by 30. 5 by 30 feet. Okay, so Gira's gonna. I wouldn't be able to make it if I dashed. Let me just change over to the other sheet. Here. Yeah, I can't go there. Go there. And then breath attack. So 5 feet across left ways into the generator.
Okay, so it's a line attack.
It is line, yeah, 5 by 30 feet.
All right, roll damage on that for me.
Yep. Where is? I'm gonna try to find it on my list of spells and weapons and things. Well, of course, stuff underway. Strange. I'm just gonna do it manually then. I thought I had it on the list. So it is. Can you do? And no dex save needed. DC is 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
4d6 because I'm level thingy, sorry. Yep. So 16 lightning damage.
Okay. The lightning arcs through it. It the internal connections within this generator begin to fizzle out, and you see the black, the purplish black energy powering the Elderbrain's force field sputters out as both generators shut down. So
Arr.
you see now before you, in a pool of liquids suspended within this skull that's made of weird shaped tentacles, a brain, wires and pipes are plugged right into its all across it, transporting nutrients and energy to it. It looks sickly and grey, and but as the force field ends, you feel this wave of psychic power just shoot out. This presence that surrounds you. Even your non-detection is now barely stopping the psychic presence of the Elderbrain from reaching directly into your minds. Is that your end of your turn, Gira? Yeah. Okay.
Wait, hold on. No, I was on mute. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I just ask a question about the pool? Like, how are we supposed to get up there? Because it looks to me like that is high.
It's about it's about 10 feet or 20 feet high.
Okay, and we can only go up the front side of it.
Oh, you can try and climb up it, but this is like this is sort of a ramp here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, into then.
Okay. All right, Erin. Erin dashes forward, just rushes forward. She's dropped concentration on her. She says, "Stay away from the tentacles, or at least as much as you can do. They don't look great." And she is going to. She's going to create an arcane gate. Yeah, arcane gate. Just a sec. Just trying to find something here, whether I can put down some sort of token for it. I'll just put that there. And the other side pops out directly on top of the Elderbrain. All right, yeah, that's Erin's turn. Oh.
Cool.
All right, and then Illyriel. Alright, what does she have left? Okay, she is going to mass cure wounds. Yeah, okay, so she's going to mass cure wounds at level 5. 30 foot from here. Yeah. So that's up to 6 creatures. So, Mona, Roxxon, Gira, Chinook, you're unfortunately out of... Actually, no, you're not out of range. Chinook, Illyriel, and Taman all get 22 points of healing.
Cool. 22.
Yeah.
It's helpful.
Sick.
Big thank.
Okay. And then Bet. Bet's just going to run up and say, "Let's go!" Taman is going to... Taman's going to shadow step up. And run over and start whacking. Actually, she didn't actually need to do that.
Brain.
She didn't need to do that. It could have just gone through the arcane gate. But
Does it take like any kind of action or bonus action to go through the gate, or is it physically just
No,
movement?
you just walk through it. Yeah, yeah, 1 point within 10 feet of you, and 1 point within 500 feet of you. Yeah, any creature or object entering the portal exit from the other portal as if the two are adjacent to each other. So it's just movement. All right, so Taman begins punching. Does a bit of damage. She begins to whack it. You see that the top of the Elder Brain is like wobbling, kind of like a jelly. She's punching it.
Weird.
Scrimshaw.
Okay, can I see the Elder Brain through the gate from here, or is it kind of you have to go through it to be able
Actually,
to?
sorry, hang on. First, top of the round,
Okay.
which is Elder Brain's lair action. It's going to Wall of Force. So it Walls of Force. Hang on. Can somebody just get a Wall of Force and tell me how big it is?
I'll bring it up.
Wall of
It is
Force.
Either a 10 feet dome or sphere, 10 foot radius dome or sphere, or 10 10 by 10 panels.
Okay, it's 10 by 10. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the Elder Brain is out of range normally for counterspell, but if I can
Yeah.
see it through the gate, can the counterspell
No, so the
go
gate
that
is like
way?
a sort of a swir. No, the
Okay.
gate is a sort of swirling portal that you can't see through. You can just walk through.
Cool.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, it's just doing all the force at the moment. Yeah, so this wall of force just blocks it off basically for this round. All right, Scrimshaw, what would you like to do?
Okay. Can I fly up so that I have a view over the wall at the Elder Brain?
Yeah, yeah. So you fly 30 feet up to do that.
Okay. And I would like to switch to the bow and
Okay.
make a couple of attacks with the arrows
Alright.
of aberration slaying.
Okay.
So first attack is a 14 to hit.
14, that hits.
Okay. Oh, that is not correct. That gets... Oh, that's kind of annoying. It gets changed when I level up, I think. So that should have actually been higher to hit because I was adding Dex, not Charisma. So it
Okay.
should be that plus 5. So that's 8. 13 damage.
13 damage.
Not that. Plus the arrow of aberration slaying. So can it make a, believe it's Constitution save?
Constitution.
Yes.
That's 13, but it will do
Nice.
one of its legendary resistances.
Okay, that's still good. So that's a 13 extra piercing damage, and
Okay.
yeah. Second attack.
Okay.
Ooh, is a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, she's gonna
So,
be big.
another con save, please.
Another con save. That's a 19.
Okay, so that will succeed, but it will be double the stuff. So if I just roll it twice, then that will be 44 plus 27 is 73. Divided by 2 is 36.
36.
36 plus plus 17 is 40. 53
I got it. Sorry, I got it. All right.
plus
Yeah. So.
a smite
Oh yeah.
for.
Oh, you get a smite as well. Cool.
Yeah, got one slot left.
Nice.
And if not now, when would I use it?
Yeah. True.
For another 58 points of damage.
Okay.
And the not prone thing doesn't happen, but yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then it just falls into his juice, little tentacles up in the air.
All right. Yeah. The arrow strikes deep, and there's this crack of black energy as you smite, and sort of a part of the brain just begins to corrode and die. It's still looking fine. It's taken all those hits. Doesn't look particularly hurt.
Okay.
It's a beefy brain.
That I believe is it for me.
Okay. Chinook.
Okay, so nothing can physically go through it. I'm almost out of spell slots. I've only got 2 level 1s and 1 level 7, but oh, dare I use up my teleport for a Kranist? No, I guess I'm gonna throw out a level 1 healing word to Roxanne. Oh.
Thanks.
Where are you? Are you close enough?
Oh, hang on. That's 60 feet.
Oh yeah, you're just about.
Yeah.
Alright. Just remember, you
Yeah.
don't have to use your spells just because you have them. FYI.
Yeah, but like, I don't really have anything else I could do. I'm out of inspiration and everything.
Okay, well.
Could save them for if people go down.
Yeah.
But,
Anyway.
Yeah, but then I've got nothing else to do on my turn. And I'll
Yeah.
just be sat here.
You can just take the dodge action.
Yeah, I'll just take the dodge action then.
Okay. I was just reminding you that you do have other things. That wasn't really a conversation that should have happened. But,
Okay.
All right, fine. Take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Right, Roxanne. Roxanne, hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I think I was muted there. Right, well, I will go through the teleporty thingy.
Okay, so it's 20 feet to it,
Yeah, and
and
then
then you can pop out wherever you like, really around it.
okay, I will make an attack on him.
All right,
Uh,
I'll move that there.
So the usual shtick, reckless, great weapons master.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's changed. It did it on its own.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, yeah, it rolled the damage on
Oh,
its
cool.
own. Cool,
So
I
that's
don't know.
28.
Maybe that's a new roll 20 thing.
Yeah, I think mine defaulted back to that actually.
Yeah, do it
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely defaulting back to it.
All right, that hits.
So yeah,
24. Okay. All right, Elder Brain. Right, so at the start of his turn, Roxanne, Scrimshaw, and Chinook, you all take 20 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I'll go on to Mona and Bet. Okay, and then Roxanne and Taman. The tentacles begin to come out, and I'm going to strike both of you. Well, just you, Roxanne, and then Taman. 17 to hit Roxanne.
misses.
Okay, that's 34 to hit Taman. 18 bludgeoning damage. And Taman is grappled. And lifted off the ground slightly as the tentacle wraps around her and sort of just lifts her up. Okay.
Oh,
That's
did
it.
that
Mona.
do half damage on her? Because It should have been disadvantage as well because of.
Oh, yeah. It still hits with disadvantage. Alright, so it's half damage, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, sorted. Alright, Mona.
And then also go through the thing
Okay,
and pop out.
where do you want to pop out?
Walk over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna just start blasting.
Blasting.
Blasting. Alright, they all hit.
Blink
Okay,
dagger.
can I... Oh shit! I clicked on the wrong one. One second. Oh, I just roll the other one so I can click on the.
Yeah. Well, they're all gonna hit no matter what. So.
Can it make a con save?
Sure. Hang on, just a sec.
I feel like maybe it'd be immune to being stunned, but I don't actually know.
Okay, that's a 16.
Oh,
But
good saves.
it saves. Okay. It looks like when you punch it, it doesn't have any discernible nervous system that you know your way around. So it seems like it might reject. It might not be so easily stunned.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's my damage.
Okay, so well, including the first one rolled, yeah. Okay. All right, yeah. So whacking into it, you see the flakes of sort of tissue that surrounds the brain freeze over as you're punching into it.
The last one, I want to do Viper's Kiss.
Okay.
I feel like, just because I want to know, 40 d6, if psychic damage actually does anything, mostly for Chinook. 16 psychic damage.
Okay. It takes it.
It takes it. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, its psychic force field is down.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna yell, "It takes psychic damage!" Or to Chinook so he can actually do something. Cool.
Yeah, I only have
Alright.
2 level 1s.
Gira.
And you have Vicious Mockery.
Kira's going to jump up to here, and then he's going to whack him with the hammer.
Okay.
So 20 to hit,
20 hits.
and then I'm just going to roll a further roll 1d8 for the divine strike.
Mhm.
So a further 7, and I'm not going to channel divinity on it, so we'll leave
Okay.
it.
Cool.
Uh, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay, that's your turn. Right. Legendary action.
Wait a second, is Roxanne not hasted?
I think he
Oh.
is.
See. Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
well.
about that.
Oh well, next turn. Alright, okay, so it is going to target Chinook, who is currently concentrating. Can you make a wisdom saving throw? An intelligence saving throw, sorry, Chinook.
Cool.
So you have intellect fortress on.
No.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright. You break your concentration. And that's it. And that ends haste on Roxanne. And Roxanne, your next turn you're going to be stunned
Oh,
because of haste. That's right, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's not,
Yeah,
not
it's
necessarily stunned, but you just can't do stuff, right?
Okay, well, but he's not going to do anything on his next turn.
I'll look it up in the meantime.
Yeah, look it up. Okay. Alright, that's your turn, Gira, then. It's just an legendary action. Eren. Eren is going to dash through. Bob. And Eren's going to move up. Actually, no, she's just going to stand back here. Okay, can't move or take actions. Cool.
Yeah.
So, does that mean you can still take reactions? I don't know.
I think a reaction is a type of action.
Okay.
Though actually, sometimes it says actions or reactions, so I'm not 100% certain.
Mm. Alright, Eren is going to... Gonna just stand over the Elder Brain and fireball it. This explosion of arcane energy shoots out. I don't suppose the Elder Brain's going to be able to dodge this. Yeah. All right. 34 damage. Yeah. And this splash of water vapor shoots up as the fireball rages.
Come on.
Alright, Illyriel.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Illyriel's gonna go through. Just pop out around here. What is she gonna do? She doesn't really have that much left.
Do, 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 do.
She is going to try and banish it. Actually, no, she's not.
The optics of that were quite funny.
She's just gonna run up and whack it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Brother.
Yeah. She takes. You see that she takes an elven blade out of her sort of side by her side and just slashes at it. Natural 20.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Bet is not gonna run. Bet's not gonna run through just yet because she has the thing on her. And Taman is gonna whack at the tentacles to try and. Actually, she's just gonna do a dexterity save. Yeah, she's gonna do a dexterity check.
Is it dim light?
Acrobatics.
Is it dim light around the Elder Brain?
In the actual basin, it's sort of glowing. So in there, it's not. But there are plenty of shadows around.
So is she able to shadow step out?
Yeah, but she doesn't have that much key left. So.
Don't, because you don't use key for it.
Oh, do you not? Oh, okay. Alright, she's
Free.
just gonna shadow step. Bonk.
Which makes traveling in the dark weird as a monk, as a shadow monk, just like blinking along.
Yeah.
Across the whole country
Doesn't
in
use
terms of-
key. That's the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, it's like why you play shadow monk.
Give
Wow.
her all our key
Yeah,
back.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, she does have quite a big key now. Then think you're right.
Just travel the entire world in one night, just blinking about.
All right. Top of the round. Then, layer actions. Yeah. Okay, so Gira, can you make an intelligence saving throw for me, please?
Again, with advantage.
Yeah. Okay, 28.
Good
that's
thing you
fine.
had advantage.
All right, yeah, that's fine. You feel the Elder Brain psychic presence reaching out to you, trying to hold you in place. But that's it. Scrimshaw.
Okay, back to Avenger, two-handed because I can't put my shield back on. I'm gonna go through the gate over to here, and I'm gonna get to slash in.
Okay.
So 20.
20 hits.
So 21 damage.
21.
Nice.
Second attack. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Unfortunately, no spell slots to smite with, but still.
Call yourself a
That
warlock.
is
Running out of spell slots, the most unwarlock thing ever.
27 damage.
Cool.
And I think that's it for me.
Did Bet have her turn?
Yeah, but she's got the circle around her, so she didn't want to go through the portal
Fair.
because she might explode it on you guys. Okay, at the end of the Elder Brain's turn, tentacle attack on Morna. 19 to hit.
It's not it.
Okay. That's 2.
Imagining that like, total wipeout where you just like jump over the thing as it comes around.
Am I still not? I can't take actions right now, or is
Not
that
on-
going to be just?
Well, on your turn.
But
Okay,
reactions.
so I can do one now.
No, we said that it's a type of action.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, because it's until the end of your next turn, basically. Alright, well that's Scrimshaw's turn done then. Chinook.
I turn to the Elder Brain and I scream, I don't know, your mom! And I cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
God damn it!
That's a natural 20.
Great!
Yeah. Unfortunately, the your psychic will is not doesn't quite match up with it. Yeah. I am my own mother.
Time travel
That's my
stuff?
turn,
or,
I guess.
Okay. All right. Legendary action. Gonna cast a spell.
Great.
It's wanted to do this before, but has failed. Roxanne, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Okay. Ooh.
And let me just see what its DC actually is.
I mean, if it's higher than that, then I'm never gonna save that. So.
Yeah. I think you just save. So you just save on that.
Oh.
Okay.
Roxon the Wise.
Right. Roxanne, that's your turn then.
Mhm.
Okay, and it gets all of its legendary actions back. Alright, Gira, Morna, and Bet all take 20 psychic damage.
Half to 10 for anyone with Hero's Feast. Is it? No, not Hero's Feast.
Yeah, that's just Gira for Intellect Fortress.
Just
It's that for it. Okay, just me.
goes on Eren, Illyriel, and Taman. You now see that the Elder Brain is, as you've been punching it, wounds and gashes have started to open up. It's starting to look very injured. It goes into a defensive stance and sinks further into the water. As you see, it begins to wriggle and sort of vibrate, and then suddenly these sort of like massive pulses of psychic energy begin to shoot out from it. In a form of a mind blast.
Oh no.
I'm so glad I'm not in range.
I
I think.
Alright, so who's within 60 feet?
Not me! Ah!
Oh my god, just go for Shonik and Bet and down them, I tell you.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's from him. Okay.
Alright, Gira, Roxon, Scrimshaw, Eren, Morna, and Taman. Intelligence saving throws, please.
I'd like to use a point of lucky.
Mm-hmm.
It's better.
Better, but probably still not enough.
Yeah, let me just check. Yeah, DC 18. So who
Oh.
failed? Both Eren. Actually, Eren failed? Hang on. No, Eren didn't fail. Good. Alright, Taman did fail. So Taman is stunned. Scrimshaw, you're stunned.
And the Intellect Fortress drops.
The Intellect Fortress drops if you're stunned.
Yeah, if you're incapacitated, you drop concentration.
Oh shit, okay, so does that mean it drops on Gira as well?
Yep. And,
Okay, and Illyriel.
yeah.
Yeah, who else? So Roxon, you passed. Alright, cool.
Nice.
Wow.
Right.
Alright.
Wait,
Oh, wait, no,
Roxanne
hang
hasn't
on.
rolled.
Fuck's
Oh,
sake.
you haven't rolled.
Oh, 20! Alright. Try that again. Oh, well.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant.
nice.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, and then it's going to make a tentacle attack.
Who are you? What have you done with Roxon?
Alright, that is on Morna. 33 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, that's 26 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you're grappled.
Okay.
So it's quite a big fight, so it's a bit slower. Alright, Morna.
I'm gonna attack Elder Brain.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Da-da-da.
Double crit. Nice on both.
Uh,
Um,
if both means one.
I mean, I get an extra attack. So,
Cool.
yeah. That's
Alright, 18 for that first one.
18.
Yep.
Then I'll do my extra attack from the crit.
Ooh.
And then I'll do my other 2 attacks.
So that's 13. Alright, they both hit.
And then my key attack.
Oh, yes.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, I've done it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, punching it, whacking it, getting it down.
Getting it
Well
down.
done.
Alright, Kira.
Same thing as before. I'm not going to do any healing. Is the brain still sunk?
Yeah, it's just it's not it doesn't really change anything about the fight.
Okay.
You still hit it.
Cool. 21.
21 hits.
Oh my god, that was pretty bad. And then plus roll d8. That's 8 bludgeoning, well, 3 bludgeoning damage and 3 lightning damage.
Okay.
And gonna just keep out of my spell slots and my turn now.
Okay, cool. Alright, at the end of your turn, it's going to do a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
It's going to tentacle Gira.
Okay.
That's 20 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, that's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And you're grappled.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright. Aaron. Is going to... Oh, she doesn't really have very much. She's going to chromatic orbit at level 3. Yeah, that hits. Oh, that's a pretty bad roll. She did a level 3 chromatic orb and did got a 1, 1, 2, and a 4 and an 8. Alright, so that's 16 damage. Alright. And Illyriel. Illyriel's just gonna walk backwards, I think, to get out of this.
Can you walk through a wall of force?
Oh no, she can't. Oh, how's she gonna get out of this then?
Climb up Roxon and jump over.
I mean, she can walk back through the portal.
That's true.
Oh, that's true. She can walk back through the portal. She's gonna go back through the portal.
Sensible.
Yes, I think that is the most sensible thing for her to do. Oh, come on. All these little tokens and stuff. Alright, yeah, she's just gonna walk back through the portal and Bet. Well, now Bet's too low. Bet's just gonna stand here whilst everyone's floating. She doesn't really want to go up there because she's gonna. Yeah.
This sword was like narratively given to her to be like mildly decent, and like she's done fuck all.
No, she stopped a fan blade.
Oh wow! Wow.
Alright, Tamman is stunned. Is just gonna do an intelligence saving throw. And fails. And then top of the round. Yeah, sorry, hang on. Alright, what's it gonna do? It's not gonna do anything. Alright, okay. For slow action. Scripture.
I need to intelligence save, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I'm stunned. Oh. Oh, sorry, I would burn you 8 because I no longer have advantage. So, yeah, 8.
8, okay.
I've only got 1 lucky point. I'm not going to burn it because it's probably not going to do anything.
Yeah, alright, okay. 8 fails. Alright, Chinook.
Um. Bonus action. It heal. No. No. Yeah, bonus action heal bat.
Okay.
Um.
Alright, roll 9.
And
Alright, at least she won't instantly go down if she gets targeted again.
yeah. And I guess vicious mockery as well.
Yeah. Wisdom
Take-
saving throw. That's a 24.
Great.
Well, it was worse than last time. It was a natural 20 last time. Alright, is that your turn then, Chinook?
Yep.
Okay, Roxanne.
I will re-rage.
You roll
Rage.
Rage. Okay.
Re-angry.
Roar! Yeah, so after being
Um,
stunned, you finally come back round to it. You're no longer exhausted from the haste dropping.
Yes, and I will make my attack. Damn it.
15, that just hits.
It's -5.
Yeah, it just hits.
Oh, does it? Okay. Well, there you go. 26 damage.
Cool, 26.
And then again.
This Elderbrain has quite low AC, but it is a sack of hit points. So, 28.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's not particularly hard to get through the brain meat.
There's just a lot of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You have to get to the sort of spinal column. There's the brain stem.
You get like dumber and dumber as we like rip out his kind of cerebellum or whatever it is.
Oh, there goes its empathy. Oh, there goes its knowledge of Sudoku.
Yeah.
All it has now is pure animalistic rage. It doesn't have any sense of logic. Okay, in that case, it's the Elderbrain's turn. So, Taman... I forgot to move Aaron. Aaron was just too engrossed in the fight, clearly, and yeah, Scrimshaw, you got caught in that. So it's Taman, Scrimshaw, Aaron, and Illyria will take 20 damage.
It's gonna kind of falls in like move.
Dick move, man. Dick
Aaron's like, I've clipped into the wall of force. I can't move.
Help me, step brain. I'm stuck in a wall of force.
No! Get out!
All right, it's going to tentacle.
Oh, I had my force. I was supposed to take 25 cold damage when it hit me.
Oh well. It's going to crush both Gira and Morna with its tentacles.
Okay.
So that's a 23 to hit you, Morna.
I'm gonna use shield.
You're gonna use shield. Okay.
Yeah, what's your AC?
Is it hitting with disadvantage?
20.
Sorry, just a reminder. That's with disadvantage for him.
Yeah, that was disadvantage.
Okay.
And then, okay, well then, does that just not hit then?
Doesn't
Yeah.
hit.
Okay, cool. And then Gira 28.
No, it doesn't hit.
Sorry, 18 with disadvantage.
Oh, 18. It does just, yeah.
Okay, so
So
that's
28 didn't hit.
Yeah, I was just memeing.
the 21 bludgeoning damage then.
21. Okay, I think Gira's gonna gracefully bow out of this one. When he can. 28, did you say?
21.
21. 21. Cool, well done.
And then you're still grappled.
Am I gonna get eaten in a minute? That seems pretty on brand for Gira. So. Eaten by a
It
brain.
doesn't have a mouth.
Eaten by a
It's gonna
brain.
slowly absorb your
Yeah.
food processes, probably. Alright, and then the things go on to one on Bet, one on Chinook, and one on Roxanne. Okay, Mona.
Gonna slam that goddamn brain. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Mug slams big brain.
And I'm gonna do Viper's Kiss as well.
Okay, they all hit.
There you go.
Okay.
61.
Fabulous. Yeah, punching into it, whacking it. The Elder Brain is looking hurt. And now you notice that as you're sort of beginning to punch through it, the ship itself is creaking. There's this ominous sort of like harsh presence in the air. The psychic power of the Elder Brain is getting harder and harder to punch through with every punch. It's just almost overwhelming at this point. 69 damage, nice. All right, is that your turn, Mona?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay, Gira.
Where is it? Hammer of the Lightning. 23.
23 hits.
Woohoo! Roll 1d8. So 16, 8, 10 bludgeoning damage, 6 lightning damage, and then Gira is going to peace out through the gate. I'm assuming he doesn't hit me back. Oh wait, can I? I'm grappled. I can't do that. What am I about?
You are restrained.
You can't walk
Can I like do anything to get out of it? Like
can
I know.
So
I've
you
taken
can
an
use
action.
yeah. If you've used an action, then no.
Okay,
Unfortunately, not.
that's okay.
Unless you have a spell that can like teleport you, but
Well, I do, but I'd rather revivify unless I die, which would be a bit lame. But yeah, end turn.
All right. Erin says, "Sorry, Scrimshaw. I didn't mean to hurt you."
She just starts weeping.
What is she gonna do?
It's okay, it's not as bad as Mona in that year of training.
I just wanted to plan a wedding, god damn it!
She is going to just Ray of Frost it, I think. A natural 20. That's pretty good. 26 damage. Yeah, she doesn't want to use too much. Okay, Illyriel. Illyriel's gonna... Actually, she doesn't really have very much to do. She's gonna go through the portal. I'll run over here so she doesn't get caught by Roxanne. I don't really have anything. Fuck it. Flame Strike. Why not? Alright, so this pillar of flame shoots from a point just above the ceiling, and begins to just tunnel deep down into the now exposed sort of under sort of side of the brain. As she just begins drilling into it, and you now feel sort of like an empathic pain just like shoot over your body as the psychic energy of the Elder Brain is beginning to cry out.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, did a fair amount.
Hey, I feel you, dude. I feel you.
Bet's like, oh god, not again. She just sits down and just prepares herself for the attack. Taman is stunned.
what kind of stunned is she?
She's stunning.
It's just. Oh.
Yeah, she's just regular stunned. Alright, she saves her intelligence save, so she's no longer... Why is that doing that? Oh my god. When I clicked the stunned one, it removed restrained.
Oh.
Okay, well, she's no longer stunned. That's the start. Alright, and then at the end of Taman's turn, the Elder Brain is going to lash out with its tentacle. On Gira. 34 to hit.
This is like some weird tentacle party now.
Alright, 25 damage then.
Yeah.
Alright, Scrimshaw, make a save.
That's a 7.
Okay, 7. That ain't so good.
Yeah,
at the end of
screw it,
your turn, then.
I'll use my lucky point, because if
Sure.
I'm not going to get back into the fight, then what's the point? 18.
18, I think. Just passes.
Oh, nice.
No longer stunned. However, at the end of your turn, the Elder Brain is going to lash out with its tentacles again. It's going to go for you this time.
Cool.
31.
That'll hit.
That's 30 with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's 15 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you're grappled.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all slowly being grappled by the Elder Brain as you're like fighting closer and closer to it, to making the finishing blow. Chinook, what do you want to do?
Right, you said with the Elder Brain dying, the ship was creaking. Does that mean, like, is the ship's getting damaged as we're killing this thing?
Yeah, you're now looking up onto the sky, into the rafters. You begin to see pipes bursting open, steam shooting out.
Oh.
There's this like really awful creaking below you.
Just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm gonna have to. Gonna cast Healing Word on Bet and then Vicious Mockery the thing again.
Okay. 8 on bet.
And Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw 13. Tell you what,
Hey!
it's so distracted by its the pain it's currently in. So that's what 10 is it?
Yep. And take
Okay.
disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Cool.
I helped, guys!
It has disadvantage anyway,
Unless
Well,
it
it
attacks
has-
Roxxon,
unless it attacks Roxxon. Yeah.
or someone that's restrained.
Yeah. Alright. Legendary action. It's going to Psychic Pulse.
Uh-oh.
Who's within 10 feet of it?
Me.
Everyone?
No
Everyone
speed
besides me and Bet.
Okay, everyone besides Chinook and Bet take 10 psychic damage.
Is there no save?
No.
And then just die.
Okay, right. So then, now the glyphs explode.
Oh,
so...
Did I not get my... No, was I...
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I thought he was doing the legendary turn on my turn.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
That's a bit rude, but...
Yeah, he just takes your turn over. Legendary actions, bitch.
Oh,
Right.
9. Ooh,
What's that? 9? 9 misses, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
damn
That
it.
is...
Okay, well,
You
try
actually
again.
missed an attack on the Elder Brain.
There we
Uh,
go.
Yeah,
That's
that hits. Mhm. How much is that? 29. 29.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now it's the outer husk of the brain is entirely demolished. You're now hacking at the open sort of brain stem. It's wriggling. This is its last chance to do anything before it dies. This is very low. So it is going to. It's going to Mind Blast again.
Oh no.
One last time.
One last time.
Yeah, so everyone who's around, intelligence saves, please.
Oh. I might just roll lucky, just in case. Can use my last lucky point on that. Oh, well, I won't. Damn.
Alright, so Illyriel, Eren, and Taman will fail.
Oh, I thought I failed.
Sorry, hang on. Yeah, you fail as well, Roxon. And Scrimshaw? Fail?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, everyone else is fine. So... Stun. Roxon, stun. Scrimshaw, stun. Erin, stun. And Lyriel, stun. And you also take... Sorry, hang on, just bear with me. 32 psychic damage.
All of us.
No, whoever failed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, haven't the circles exploded as well?
Yeah, they will now as well.
Cool.
Sorry, I was just doing that. 32. Oh, there's a lot of damage now. 32. Roxanne, did you take the 32 psychic damage?
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay, and then also the glyphs explode. So that's 20 psychic damage on Roxanne, 20 on Bear, and 20 on Chinook.
Cool.
And then they
Minus.
move to Kira. Okay. It's looking like the Elder Brain is very low, though. Has he got anything else to do? Oh yeah, tentacle attack on Morna. 22 to hit, Morna.
That hits.
That's 20 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Half from Roxon's thing, right?
It should, yeah, it should. Any hit on anyone else, like,
Alright,
should
11.
be half.
Alright, 11.
What about me, or am I too far away?
That should have all been. It's when it attacks anyone else.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, Morna, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a slap.
Okay.
Gonna 17 hit.
17 hits.
Okay, that's one. And
Okay.
then a second one. Number 3. Number 4. Oh yeah,
Nice.
means I get an extra attack. Woo. Okay. And then I'm also gonna do Viper's Kiss, if that hasn't killed.
Okay. just stack up damage at this point. Yeah, I like it. Alright.
Oh, also,
Mona.
Mona uses her god powers to just eviscerate it with 20d6 lightning damage.
Alright, Morna, you just did 84 points of overkill.
Yeah, I don't care.
How would you like to finish it?
I would like to, as I'm punching, sort of grab onto the divvots and it's the brain with jelly and pull them out, and then also be like, "This is for my destroying my cult, you bitch!"
As you
It
reach
is a
in,
cult.
and grab the sort of central fleshy point of the brain, crush it in your hands, the frozen fists freezing all the flesh around it. You pull it out as you begin to notice the entire ship creaks and just almost like collapses to one side. You're being thrown, managing to catch your step. You begin to notice that everything around you is beginning to get crushed. As the Elder Brain is sort of writhing, dying, its psychic presence crying out, you begin to notice the glyph around you bursts, as the other glyphs do, as the last of the psychic power is destroyed. So you take 20 psychic damage, Morna. Scrimshaw takes 20 psychic damage, and Gyro's 20 psychic damage. And Illyria also 20. The brain itself stumbles back, almost wriggling for its last breaths at life, last hope for life, as the tentacles slowly begin to just descend into the liquid. Now is the hard part, really, getting everyone out of here.
Are we
Oh,
gonna
no,
go back and get the gith? I mean, the lizard people.
I mean, I think the place is going to blow up,
Oh
and
no,
we
I
need
feel
to go all the
bad.
way through.
We're still in turn order for now.
Okay. In that case, should we just teleport out and then maybe try and teleport back another time?
If it doesn't explode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, Gira, You are restrained. You're no longer restrained. The tentacles have loosened their grip on you.
Gira kind of hobbles onto a knee with his warhammer and kind of shouts to everyone, 5 of you, come here! Is it 5? Hold on, let me just double check the number. So you and any creature that... Yeah, up to... And yeah. Yeah, so he says that. And kind of hobbles a bit closer over to the party, maybe to like here.
Psst. Teleport has 8-worded creatures.
Okay.
And then can I like ready an action of Word of Recall when 5 people kind of Power Rangers style put their hand on my hammer?
You can, but there's loads of people stunned at the moment, so...
Oh. And there's not really much I can do to stop them stunned, right?
Yeah, no. Well, unless you want to Greater Restoration anyone or something.
I don't think I have the spell slot for it. Greater Restoration, no I don't. I'm just gonna shake Roxanne then, I guess. But like, I am ready. No, I'll ready my action for when 5 people are like, you know, operable.
Cool. All right.
Wait, sorry. Can I? Because I remember this has fucked me up in the past. Sorry. If I ready my action.
Yeah. If you ready your action, it will cast it.
When 5 people are, yeah. Then how long that takes?
No, you cast the spell. You spend the slot, and then you just trigger that when 5 people touch it.
Okay, so right.
So the spell will be cast no matter what.
Yes, that's
even
fine.
if you choose for it not to go off.
Even if, what if it waits to like 2 turns? That's okay, right?
No, it's just 1.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's probably best to wait. All right, Aaron, intelligence saving throw. 18. All right, she's no longer stunned. She drops to her knee, looks around, notices the ship is creaking and steam is blowing over. She says, "We need to get out of here." And Bet and Chinook are obviously over there at the moment. So Aaron can't quite teleport anyone.
God damn it.
Illyrio stunned. Natural 20. Illyriel's no longer stunned. I was lucky. Alright, Bet. Bet shouts over to you, Chinook. Come on, through the portal! Let's go! And she jumps through. Somehow kicks it out of the way. Teman. Teman's still stunned. Alright, top of the round. There's an explosion overhead as a pipe bursts. Immediately, the sort of top of the ship catches fire. This sort of like wave of sort of fire shoots down at you all. Can you all make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I automatically fail, I assume.
Oh yeah, if you're stunned, you automatically fail.
Oh, I'm down.
Dex save.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Gira, you fail. Chinook, you pass. So Gira, you take 26 fire damage, and then everyone else takes 13.
Wait, hold on. I was on 13. I still have my temp. So how much? 26 did you say? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
26.
I'm still 0 anyway.
Bye to my temporary hit points. I have 3. Wait, no. It was 13, wasn't it? Okay.
Alright, so Bet's unconscious. Illyriel's just fine. Aaron is just fine. Yeah, Aaron says, "We need to get out of here before this gets any worse." Alright, Scrimshaw,
Okay,
make a save for me.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ah!
No longer
you're not
stunned, but end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, Chinook,
Run through.
you run through. And yeah, you just pop out there, sure. Okay. Roxanne, you are
Yes.
stunned. Make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Intelligence saving throw. Yes.
All right, 21. No longer stunned.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, Mona.
Was anyone else still stunned?
No.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna move to Aaron and gesture Chinook to go up the other end so we can teleport back.
Yeah.
Okay. Gira, you make a death save for me, please. Okay, you pass. First death save. All right, Aaron sort of stands here. Fuck the rules. I think you're all within. I think you're all within the thing. If it's not, then whatever.
It's fine.
Richard's trembling.
It's okay. You're all gonna move close to her in a sec anyway. So she's. So let's just say Erin holds her action to teleport, and then once everyone is within around her, then. Actually, no. Fuck it. Let's just teleport now.
Can like pull people in and stuff if required.
Yeah. Everyone is just makes a mad dash. Erin begins to. Her eyes begins to sparkle with arcane power. As she pulls out her spell book and begins muttering the teleportation spell to go back to her tower. You all hold on tight as you're whisked away through that tunnel. And just before the last things you see, as you begin to be teleported out, the ship above creaks, it cracks, and then another explosion of fire shoots through, but you just about manage to dodge it. And you arrive back in this town of Orestas. You all land in Erin's study.
Ooh.
Just soiled, charcoaled, covered in bits of brain.
Oh, quick, someone
Illyrial,
wake Gira up!
yeah, Illyrial he casts healing word on both Bet and who was it? Gira. So you're awake. Just say 5 hit points.
Well,
I hate brains.
I think that went quite well.
Did it?
Yeah.
We
None-
left
none of
those
us-
people to die.
Well, yeah, but I mean, none of us died. Usually
Yeah,
that
nobody
usually that
thought
happens.
It was usually the orc that died, right?
Well, yeah, it was usually Gothric, but
Wow, I
Still.
can't believe you've already forgotten his name, Morna.
Oh, well, thanks for your help, Richard. There's a spider upstairs. Thanks for your help, everyone. I guess now, Richard, can you come
yeah,
and get it?
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Let's have a break. Let's have a break.
All right, cool.
Why are you saying these strange words, Morna?
Right, I shall
Who is,
just mute the thing.
It's like-
Yeah, sort the
it's
stream
like
out.
Okay,
having
in a
the
bit.
windows open.
Hello and welcome back. So just before the break, the party faced down the Elder Brain and got one over it. As the ship exploded, you teleported away. The Elder Brain dead, and whatever minions that remained in the ship went with it. As for the rest of the Elder Brain's forays, they are now cut off from the main brain, from the membrane. And
Insane in the brain.
yeah, thank you. Well, you're not quite sure how that's gonna go, but most likely they have scattered into the Underdark. Aaron says, "What? That was the most powerful Elder Brain I've ever seen. I mean,
Wait,
I've never seen one before, but
I was about to say, how many Elder Brains have you seen?
I've never seen any. But I've heard, you know, there's not really that many. Anyway,
How
that
is
was
everyone?
rough.
I hate brains.
I agree with you there, Teman says.
Aren't you kind of a brain?
No. Scrimshaw, I am a person.
Do half-elves not have brains?
We do have brains, yes. But that's not the whole
Oh
entirety of what I am.
shit, that's a big spider. Sorry. Hold on.
Spider Queen's taking her revenge.
Richard needs to go over to sort that one out as well.
No, I'm cool with spiders. They just took me by surprise. You know, one sec.
I want my hammer back, Gira.
Give me the hammer.
Okay, well, Illyriel stands up and says, "That I cannot promise that I'm going to help you ever again with anything. That was
is
enough."
Very fair.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you'll
wow.
never need to. Of course, if Estapel, what's her name, comes, might be forced to.
The
But,
big planet motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh, Esther.
Estar, not Estapel. I mixed up the. Yeah, you know what I did.
We know what you did.
Aaron says, well, there is no doubt that you are all growing in power quite strongly. Soon you will surpass me.
No, you're
I
very
start looking at my
powerful.
muscly arms. Yeah, thanks, I know.
Shodok starts looking at his muscly flute.
Cursed. Cursed. Aaron says, but again, you are great friends of ours, and you have helped us with a lot. You know, but there will come to a point where I'm not cut out for adventuring.
That's why we only bring you in on the big projects.
That sounds counterintuitive if you think about it.
Exactly. Well, what I'm saying is that from now on, I hope that you try and see me as a figure to come to for aid and knowledge, but not really to go on adventures with you.
That's fair. Well, once you're married, you're settled down, right? So you don't want to come on adventures anymore. That's what marriage is, right?
Well, I have my own things I want to do.
Like what?
What do you mean you don't want to do everything full with us?
I am still in the service of Zoltar Zinfarin. You understand, right?
I was only a day away.
I've just got back from a year.
It's only a year and a day away.
Well, what I'm saying is that from after the wedding, I will be here in Orestas all the time.
Okay,
I'll be
noted. So
busy.
before the wedding, we can come on one last adventure with us.
No,
That's fair. I think there's.
I have a wedding to plan.
Yeah,
No
there's.
problem.
I think the the time leading up to the wedding might be slightly busy.
Yes, I still haven't sorted through all the RSVPs, so I'm not sure who's going to turn up.
Well, we might have forgotten to RSVP, but we'll definitely be there. It's in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, we'll
yes.
be there.
Cool. And it's here. Is it in the tower?
It'll be in the grounds.
Cool. In that case, I think maybe Tamon and I and the rest of my the group, maybe if it's okay, could have a little sleep here, or teleport back to Ostwald and then go to Dormont and do some damage control.
You can do what you like. You stay here if you want. But yes, the wedding is booked for the 50th day of autumn, so that's in 14 days.
Okay.
We'll make our best efforts to be there. If we're not there, then yeah, we'll be sure to have a very good reason.
Yes.
Most
we won't-
likely
but-
being dead.
But if there is a reason, we won't try and drag you into that.
Fair enough. Taman gets up and says, "Well, I think I'll go. I'll see you back at Dusterwalt.
Okay.
I need to
Wait,
be.
you're going to Dormont?
I need to. Well, I need to do the last little bits.
Okay. You sure you don't want any help with that?
No. You've helped. You've helped as much as you need to. I've got the rest.
Can I just do like an insight check on her? Just
Yeah.
like to see if she feels.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just looks like she's quite spooked, really. She seems confident enough that she's got the rest.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
if
That was
there's
like
any-
probably quite arduous.
If there's any young girls that need a home, you can bring them to Erstwall if you don't want them to stay in Dormont.
Well, no, that's what we agreed, that I'd bring whatever survivors to Westerwalt for now.
Okay, yeah, cool. Go and get them, and we'll meet you in Erstwall. Chinook, do you want to get us to Erstwall?
Shouldn't yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh.
Taman turns to Aaron. Sorry, just before. Taman turns to Aaron and says, "If you don't mind, Aaron, maybe tomorrow you can teleport me to Dormont." And Aaron says, "Of course. Stay as long as you like."
Great, Carmen. Can't she
Yeah.
just go with her coin?
She does well. She probably doesn't want to right now.
Or doesn't want to go straight
Um,
into the Grace of the Crow.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't. It seems that she doesn't quite want to be going there. She probably has ideas where she might want to go from.
Oh, right, okay.
All right. What were you saying, Scrimshaw?
Yeah. Taman, Aaron, Valerial, Bet. Thank you very much for your help. I'm not sure we could have done that without you.
Bet says, "Well, I know you couldn't have." Just kidding. Okay.
That we would never have gotten past that fan without you, Bet.
Yeah, exactly.
I was a massive fan of what you could do. I'm sorry.
I'm not a fan of those jokes. But, well, it's been nice. I hope to see you all at the wedding.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Right.
people begin to just sort of wander off.
Sleep well.
To Erstwalt?
Yeah. Guess to Westerwalt. Let's go get some rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I teleport everyone over to. Well, everyone in the Clive By over
Yeah.
to Erstwalt.
Okay. So yeah, you're whisked away with Chinook's magical teleporting abilities, and you appear in the basement of Erstwalt. It's quite late. It's probably early morning, more about 4 or 5 in the morning. So the house is quiet. It's dark. Halcyon isn't awake.
Let's just go to bed.
Chinook goes into the kitchen picks up a bottle of red wine and just takes that to his room. He's...
Okay.
he, need... he needs
He
a bit
needs
of
it,
help. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything anyone wants to do tonight?
Gira just wants to make a quick comment. He says, "You all are curious creatures." He's kind of hobbling along on his warhammer still quite low.
Why?
Well, we just went to hell and back, and it was all quite handy to just crack jokes and talk about weddings and.
Well, you
I
see,
just-
hell is actually very different. It's usually a bit warmer than that. That was...
Kira, I appreciate the sentiment, but I am so tired. I just want to go to bed. We can reminisce and talk about it in the morning, but just now is not the time. Yeah, it was horrible and it was scary and it was really, really gross when the brain just sort of exploded all over me. But we can just talk about that tomorrow because I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't go to bed right now.
Miss Warner.
I go to bed.
Okay.
So,
What are you doing, Roxanne?
I'm probably gonna hit the hay too, Gira. We could talk about all that stuff.
I was not trying to make conversation. It was a rhetorical statement at most. Good night.
You gotta get through the tough times somehow, and maybe humor is the best way. Sometimes.
It's like when you work in a morgue.
it's a coping mechanism, and I'm sure it's going
Exactly.
to light up
We're
the
all-
fireplace and sit in the armchair to go to bed.
We're all actually just heavily traumatized by everything we've just seen and done.
Oh, I know that all very well. I just didn't want to make that connection. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Okay, so you all go to your quarters and sleep the night away. Dreams filled with flashbacks of the day before. Perhaps you feel certain ways about how things progressed. But when the morning comes and you hear farm animals waking up and making loads of noise, you hear neighing coming from the barn as Halcyon gets up and to feed Clive. And as she's sort of walking back with a bucket, she spots one of you in the window. Mona! Oh, you're back!
This is after we've got up.
Yeah.
Hi, yep, hi, yep. We had a really great time. And now we're back.
Not
Oh,
one of us died.
She sort of sets down the bucket and says, "Oh my, you didn't have a chance to change out of those clothes, huh? You must have been really tired."
Yeah, I was pretty tired. I think. I don't have many other clothes. It's fine. I'll go and have another look.
Well, I can always
so-
put a wash on or something.
Is there any food?
Oh, yes. There's
Yes.
bread, pastries.
Pastries? Oh,
Yeah, I've been doing
brilliant.
some baking.
Nice. I'll have one of them if that's.
Yeah, sort of. I'm not really sure what you call it in Dormont, but in Port Daron we call them croissants.
Croissant. I will have a croissant, please.
Is that how you say it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was pronounced croissant. Clearly, my
Ah.
books have lied to me.
Mm. Well, yeah. There's food. There's milk in the sort of cool bit of the fridge. You know how it is.
The ice house. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I have
it's
the-
getting colder, but there's not enough ice at the moment.
Some tea or milk and
Mm.
yeah, I'd eat a croissant in the garden with Clive.
So, what happened then? You successful?
Um,
We killed a brain
Yeah.
so hard it died.
Yeah, yeah. It was such a. I can't even explain it. It was such a big thing. We went to this massive ship,
Oh, my food just got here. I'll be right
Like-
back.
Okay.
it's like a ship that goes through the air, and is all metal, not wooden. because you'd think that our ship going through the air would be wooden, because it'd be easier, but this one wasn't. It was metal, which was really strange. And inside there were big mind flayer things, if you know what they are. Have you ever heard of them?
Oh, you've told me about them.
Yeah, there were loads of them everywhere, and there were these, and then we went, and there was all these sleeping lizard people, and then we went and killed this big, massive brain that was controlling all the mind flayers, and tearing apart my temple,
Oh.
person by person, by taking over their brain and killing them. And but the young ones lived like Rita, so there might be some more young orphan girls coming to stay.
I hope so.
Just so you know.
Oh, and you wouldn't believe what we saw. You see him, he points at Scrimshaw. Imagine him, but 20, 30 times bigger, or at least the thing that powers him. It was a massive, I don't know how to describe it. I think Aaron saw a word reactor. Or was it reactor? I can't quite remember. But it was powering this whole thing, and it was drawing us in at the thought.
Do you know of tile stones, Halcyon?
Only what I've picked up from being around you. I knew that some merchants in the Dancing Coast they've been saying about how they've made some clockwork things that are powered by them. They seem to have seems to be interesting new technology.
Yeah. Well, the worst part of the whole thing is that when we killed the brain, the ship started to die, and we left all of those lizardy people on the ship to die.
Oh.
So feels pretty bad. Maybe hoping we could teleport back there at some point to see if we can maybe locate them and rescue them.
Awful shame. Such a waste of...
It's assuming that the ship still exists. If it's been turned to wreckage, then what happens if we try to teleport deep underground and it's just a wreckage?
I don't know. Probably nothing good.
It's curious you mentioned these tinkerers of the Dancing Coast playing around with tile stones. We did learn, unfortunately, that you ever mentioned the planet in the sky coming towards us?
Yes, you've told me about that.
No, it's
I wish you hadn't told me about it.
Oh, and I almost apologize for what I'm about to say, because it does not bear tidings, but an important piece of news nonetheless. The use of these tile stones in some ways seems to encourage the dead planet known as Estar towards us. And terrible misgiving. As he butters a croissant.
Oh. Well, I know that some places use it more than others. I think they've got boats that paddle up rivers using them. Some places.
Seems like the folly of man will once again bring it near to its destruction.
I think it's natural. You know, scientific progress is natural. It's only natural that we age and we grow, and, of course, hasten towards our own inevitable demise.
Halcyon laughs. It's just like brilliant.
Pride is the operative word, perhaps.
You know,
Something that seems to be gnawing on my mind. We're in some subconscious recesses.
I've never really considered natural to be an inherently positive thing. Though maybe I'm biased.
Oh, no, of course not. However, it's not really folly, it's just something we do. as we're growing. We can't stop that. We just have to accept it.
If humanity
But
has no
how-
reason to suspect that there's a problem with them, then why wouldn't they use them?
But Halcyon's but even if there is this flaw that they have, the technological processes that they could lead to, it's going to be very hard to convince people to not use them.
Oh, nigh near impossible, I imagine. Say, are you using that? Steals food, basically, from someone who's trying to eat.
And
I know, you can have it.
considering, of course, how much certain societies depend on them, merely demanding the end of all tilestone usage will probably collapse a few societies and result in a lot of innocent deaths.
So there was so much emotion in your tone.
Oh, you know. Well, as I said before, I'm actually traumatized heavily and screaming on the inside, but, you know, it's best not to communicate it in times like these. Sometimes it's better to keep a clear head.
Lorna's just tired of everything.
Well, what's... I mean, Mona, seems like this is a big event.
Yeah, it is a big event. I'm so exhausted. It was so horrible.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. Talman said she doesn't need any help with getting the girls from the school, but so I'm not gonna go there. But we've got a standing stone, so if she does need me, she can always contact me, and I'll go and help her. I think for now, maybe we could take a few days rest.
That'd
Hang
be...
out with
yeah,
Clive,
that might
hang
be
out
good.
with you.
I think some rest is probably good. It's been a while since you've had any decent form of... I mean, is there anything that you've felt like you've wanted to do but haven't had a chance to?
I'd like to go and see Aidmir.
Why?
Because I like her.
Hmm.
We're seeing each other sometimes. It's very casual. But she's nice, and I like her, and I like spending time with her, Roxanne. Honestly, you can fight me. But not with
Fair.
your axe. Only with your fist, because otherwise that might hurt.
Hmm.
I mean, Kira can fix you up.
I'm not getting
You-
involved in this one.
You didn't seem to have any qualms when you were splintering my my limbs.
Yes, but that's you, and Morna is Morna.
He has a point.
But yeah, if we do have some time, then that might be good. Roxanne, didn't you mention that there was something you needed to do?
Well, I was given this ring. It's pretty useless, and I think he mentioned to me you have to kill an elemental of a certain type to make the ring actually worth having. So that'd be
Well-
nice to do.
Once when we were walking on the way to Gothric's camp, there were loads of earth elementals, right? That we just ran past.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could go there.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little thing to do.
Maybe we could pop on via Oravisi.
Oh, see how Gothric is.
Ah,
That's
yes,
like,
I think him and
shit.
Chinook- I think him and Chinook should have a conversation.
Fuck off.
Would also, does Oravisi have any library or a lore master of any description?
I don't know. Halcyon's asked.
Alright, I was curious if any of the Clive Five were aware. It seems that they'd been there potentially a couple of times.
I mean-
would Aaron not be the closest thing?
I am a lore master.
Oh, that's true. Maybe on the way, I would like to converse with you about your knowledge of Cyril Danath, and a bit more about where Tail may be going.
Why would Tail be going to Cyril Danath?
Well, no, more the bishop. She kind of trails off a little bit, but kind of comes back and says, "You see, as you know, Tail is looking for the stone shift. The map in my hammer leads there, and I'm rather concerned about him getting too many steps ahead of us."
I see.
A bit of knowledge wouldn't hurt anyone.
Speaking of knowledge, Gira, any progress on your memories?
I'm afraid not. A few glimpses and glances, a few thoughts have crossed my mind that haven't. It feels like it's gnawing on my
Oh,
my
that
thought
was,
stream.
sorry, that was strange. My headset cut out for a bit there.
Memories?
I'm back now.
Sometimes thoughts gnaw on my mind a response to a question I would normally give, but the memories themselves are too developed so far. I see flashes, but that's so far.
You know who could help with that? How cool.
Getting in bed with Hakul sounds like a deal with the devil.
Well, no, he's an archfey.
What's the
Ah.
difference?
Oh, it's one of your weird metaphor thingies. Right.
Is there a difference?
Well, yeah. Devils are solely driven on specific.
Deals?
Well, an archfey just wants to have fun. Devils are a lot more constrictive. Making a deal with one being doesn't necessarily mean it'll be the same as making a deal with another.
Point being, I mean, I see no immediate need if the memories drip by, but maybe Scrimshaw and your little mine palace problem.
Yeah, it would be helpful to know what's going on, because I mean, I did want to go and free Aaron at some stage, but
Wasn't he evil? I thought we didn't like him now.
I mean, we only have Tail and the memories, whatever being he's in contact with, quote unquote, return to him. To go on there.
Scrimshaw, Aaron Shander is nothing but bad for us.
I mean, from what I've seen, he's callous, yes, but I believe he'd still act with the protection of the world in mind. I don't think he's needlessly evil. I don't think he's looking to, rule the world, destroy people, bring back gods to wipe the planet out, or anything like that.
I mean, from what you've said, even the Rusatar wanted to work in the best interests of the planet.
Fairly certain your dear master played a pretty pivotal role in the decimation of my people. I don't know for sure, but I'm nervous about him.
There's only really one way we could even begin to know, and that's to fix Scrimshaw's noggin.
Yep.
That said, Gira, let's say hypothetically, Aaron Shandir is the only person that could stop this Estar.
but he has also simultaneously, as you mentioned, decimated your people. Would you be comfortable working with him if it meant saving the world?
It's a tough question, my friend. I don't know my people. I don't know what that feels like. So as it stands, perhaps, but I fear, or not fear, I'm apprehensive that my memories won't elucidate a different response later down the line. I fear justice might be something that I don't know. I don't know what duty or responsibility means to a people that have been gone for 500 years.
I'm just cautious. People are unpredictable. A lot of people say otherwise, but I'd hate to, in this hypothetical, I would hate to lose our chance on saving the world because of potentially centuries old grudges.
I can't give you an answer to that one right now.
I think the next big thing we should consider, either way, considering it'll answer a lot of questions, is fixing Scrimshaw's brain. Seeing if Tail is lying to us or believes a lie told to him. And, of course, potentially gaining access to more power to smash a giant face-shaped planet coming to destroy us.
Halcyon says, well, about Tail, I mean, he seemed charming, but some of the most dangerous people I've ever known are charming. I've spent a lot of time in the Dancing Coast. You know, my husband was murdered out there, and the people who do the most evil things are the people who pretend like they know what's going on in the world. Something I got from Tail was that he was, well, how do I put it? Very manipulative. There's certainly things he's not even shy to admit that he won't want to tell you.
I too share that observation.
Whatever's up the Tail, there's a whole world that he hasn't told you.
Well, if I can get my memories, then hopefully all will be revealed.
Or at least a large amount of it.
At least enough to make some judgments. At least hopefully enough to know whether going after Aeron is a good idea.
Agreed.
We might even know more about this Ashigal character.
Do you not think it is wise to pursue Tail in the first instance, after we've said hello to our various haunts?
Pursue him?
Yes, to the map.
Are we to assume that he's going where you want to go?
Oh, I don't know. I know that he's after looking for the stone shift.
If we fix Scrimshaw's brain, we might even know more about where he wants to go.
Perhaps it might even tell us where the stone shift is. I assume Aaron Shander was well endowed with that knowledge. No doubt Tail was.
Potentially the reason why he wiped Scrimshaw's memory.
Oh, I think there was sadly a lot more to that than just that one instant, if anything.
I mean, that's true, but personally, if I was a super powerful wizard with a constructed sentient being who can watch everything I'm doing, I'd want to change that kind of important information. Either way, if Aaron Shander is behind the wiping of your memory, then personally, I think there's at least something big he's trying to hide from you. Something that we could use.
Why didn't he just kill Scrimshaw when he had the chance, instead of leave him to rot in this, well, whatever situation he was? There has to be a reason he kept him.
Well, if he contains his daughter's soul, maybe he believes killing one would destroy the soul. Upon death, your soul leaves your body, right?
Those papers that we found in the prison, they suggested that after a while the two souls would reunite.
Which is probably why Shandia didn't want to kill Scrimshaw immediately. Or Tail, for that matter. Maybe he's hoping if he can keep them alive for long enough. Hence why he locked Scrimshaw in the tower for a while.
I wasn't locked in.
Well, kept there, at least. At least until the soul reunites and he has his daughter again.
Even if
Either way, these are all
yeah,
hypotheticals.
I mean, even if I get my memories back, we still might not know his reasoning. We'll know what has happened from my perspective, but that doesn't give us perfect insight into his actions.
No, but it's a start.
Right. Well, what is the process for getting an audience with this Hakul?
Would I know much about trying to get his attention, or?
I mean, you could always go to his place and see if he's receptive to an audience.
We could always ask him.
Right. Well, we've got 2 weeks.
Oh, can't we just wait around for 2 weeks and just relax? Do we have to go and do something else right now? I'm waiting for a call from Tom and she might need me.
Does time behave differently in the Feywild?
What if we're there for years? I don't know if I want to go to the Feywild.
I have to say, I'm a bit nervous about going from what Chinook's told me.
How to thank anyone, or basically
Yeah.
do anything
Oh.
except
No,
gifts?
True.
Well, if I mean,
But
if
I
we
like
want
gifts.
if you want something a bit more low, a bit less taxing, we could maybe go sort out Roxon's ring in that time. That shouldn't take too long, right?
That would be nice. A nice
That's
small
not
adventure.
actually me. Why am I typing?
Sorry, I meant to whisper to you. I ended up writing as you.
Okay.
Just a little adventure.
Probably wouldn't. I mean, Mona, if you do want to just stay here and sleep, then oh, that's from me. Was that supposed to be to me?
It's to Chinook, but I
Oh,
think
right, okay.
everyone who has the control of Chinook gets it, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 week in the Feywild is equivalent to 4 weeks in Erd.
1 day in the Feywild.
1 day in the Feywild, sorry.
Ah, right. Yes. So we probably would not want to go there right now. Then we would.
We'd probably want to
certainly
wait
miss
until
the
after the wedding.
Yeah. That. Yeah, we ought to be careful with that. If we go there for any any extended length of time, then we could miss a lot. I mean, if we were to go there for a couple of weeks, a year would pass.
I've known stories of people who go on benders in the Feywild and they come back and a whole century has passed.
Anyone just go to the Feywild?
Yeah, if you have the means to.
Are there many Dragonborn?
Probably.
So 4 years is a
If
long bender.
Dragonborn could... You'd be surprised what you could do in the Feywild.
It's like Vegas.
Exactly. 4-year-long Vegas trip.
What happens in the Feywild stays in the Feywild.
So I mean,
God.
if Scrimshaw unlocks his memories in the Feywild and then leaves, they get locked again.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Halcyon says, "Well, if you are staying for a while, I do need some help on the farm. The peasants are being a bit funny.
What's wrong with them?
They've unionized.
The peasants are revolting.
Oh, okay.
Well, they are revolting, but they're not revolting in that way.
What are they?
They're like, why are they unionizing? We told you to pay them a fair wage.
I did pay them a fair wage, and now they're sat thinking about things.
Alright, well, if they want a slightly higher wage, just give it to them.
Did offer them the generous gift of the storm.
Well,
I'm not sure.
this
I'm not sure they
place
want to
isn't
work in
really-
the storm.
this place isn't really profitable as it is with the wage I'm paying them.
Oh,
Oh.
well, don't pay them anymore then.
Oh,
That-
okay.
Perhaps
Well,
we can talk
There's
to 'em.
50 peasants, you know. Pay them a decent wage, and then it's a lot.
I can talk to them, see what their problem is, and see if we can work out a negotiation.
Yeah, I like the idea.
You negotiate with a peasants' union. I never thought I'd be doing this after slaying Elderbrand.
It's a bit of a step down.
Maybe it's
Step
the
up, my
step down.
friends.
Maybe it's the
You,
step down.
you
we
own
need right
land,
now.
and when you own land, that's what happens, isn't it? I mean, what I would recommend is that you just go and kill all the organizers of the union, and then just say to them that's how things are.
True.
Good lord!
Well, that's how lords
Order.
normally do it.
Oh God.
Mono'd be quite good at that.
That's how everyone else does it in the Empire. Well, all the nobles.
Well, we're not everyone else.
It would be quite an
could-
easy solution, though.
Like, I mean,
Maybe that's why they're taking advantage of you.
At most, we could find a necromancer and threaten to replace them with undead labor, but
Why
that's
don't
as
They
far
don't
as I'd
really
be
know
willing to
you.
go.
I think
Chinook,
that's
they don't-
illegal.
Chinook, they don't really know you want you threatened to do that. Is that illegal? Why is it illegal?
What, to bring people back from the dead
Yeah,
and make them work on your farm?
yeah.
What if you have their consent before death?
No, it's illegal. The Tempest Brand don't like it very much.
Oh yeah, they do have a bit of a stick up their ass.
Yeah. God, won't let us,
Could always
necromantic slave labor.
could ask Lord Blackfire if he's up for selling any of his clockwork soldiers.
I'll talk to him. It'll be fine. We can work out negotiations without threatening them.
I imagine they're probably significantly. I imagine it would take a long time of paying a peasant to add up to the cost of a clockwork thing, right?
I think so.
Not sure automation is quite that cheap yet.
In the
Maybe in
long
a few
run,
years'
it'd be
time.
cheaper.
Yeah, but how long? I don't want to be sitting
Yeah.
around for a century to make a return on our investment.
Also, I think there's some types of metal that can get rusty, so maybe it would be that type. That wouldn't work.
Yeah, require maintenance, and then would the engineer for maintaining the machines
you'd have
end
to have
up
a whole
being more
staff,
expensive than just having peasants? I don't like just
Well-
calling them peasants. The workers.
Well, they're not
plebs.
working at the moment.
Comrades.
Have you considered hiring a druid to boost the yield of the farm?
Do you know how expensive hiring a druid would be?
I literally have no idea.
Well, it would be like hiring. It'd be like hiring a magister, but way more expensive, I think, because at least there's magisters everywhere.
We don't need
Druids, I'd have to go like searching for a druid, and then
We don't need.
I mean, I'm sure there's a few druids. Right? Just for a day.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I'll have a look. How much cash would you be willing to throw at this?
Because
I probably will need.
Well, I mean,
I could talk to him and see if we can work out something that works for both of us.
I mean, essentially.
Maybe a donation to their order or something.
I mean, essentially, whatever 1 year's worth of wages would normally be for everything else, because I think they can basically double your yield, right?
Well, it's okay. It doesn't matter if the crops are doubled if no one's working them. So then we just have loads of crops going to waste.
True.
Well, listen. This is. I mean, the reason I'm asking you is because I don't know whether to send the boys in to deal with this union issue or not.
We're not super keen on violence against them just for trying to organise.
You wouldn't have to do any violence. You just have to give the order.
It's the same in my head. It's not about getting hands dirty. It's about the principle of just, committing acts of violence if people don't do what you want. Well, do you know who the union leader is? We can maybe go find them, have a chat.
Oh, you'd have to go into town to find out. They organise in the pub. I don't remember what it's called.
Sure.
Right.
We'll choose that then.
Okay, let's head over there. Should we get weapons? Keep weapons hidden, maybe. Let's not go for intimidation.
You're going to deprive an old man of his walking stick.
Your walking stick has a giant bludgeon at the top of it.
I do also have a normal cane.
Use that then. Don't bring your warhammer.
Yeah, let's not make out like we're coming in as tyrants looking to bully the workers into.
I hate to admit it, but Halcyon might have a point.
I mean, it definitely has a point in regards to running a business in the most profitable manner, but I would like to have some level of ethics involved.
She said they would just take advantage of it. Humans are quite good at that.
Well, I mean,
Whoa! What are you saying about humans, Kira?
let's see what they want, right? If they can be happy with their jobs and know that if they don't do their job, then there'll be a line of people looking to replace them, then they're probably more inclined to work harder.
I'm rather looking forward to this negotiation, Scrimshaw. He chuckles and kind of prepares.
Okay. Are you going into the town then?
Yep.
Yeah, let's head over there.
Okay, so you begin to make your way over to the town of Darkbridge. So here you are, all the way over to Darkbridge. Still isn't there, no. Weston's still on pop that one. Okay, so walking down the sort of 30 minutes walk into the town, passing fields on the way, where you see like peasants just sort of sat around on the side of the road, just like giving you evils as you walk in. You walk all the way to the nearest pub, which is the Tricky Pigeon.
Okay.
Head
in and look around for anyone that I've recognised from the field before.
Okay, so this so the inn is fairly packed. There's a few people chatting as you walk in, and they all hush and just look at you. So these are like this is a working part of the sort of inn, sort of quite dirty, quite greasy looking. A lot of very sweaty, stinky men just sat around drinking. Faces caked with mud and sort of grizzled, calloused hands. Most of them sort of just looking at you, not really making any sort of faces towards you, but all poking each other and nodding over as you enter. The innkeeper comes over and says, "Now, we're not going to have any trouble, are we? You know?"
No.
not at
No.
Not at all.
How about I buy drinks for everyone here? Does that sound good?
It's great to me.
Sure. Let's call it 15 gold even.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, so you hand over the gold. He goes back and says, "Attention, everyone! The kind lords have bought around for everyone." And a few of them sort of go, "Yeah," and get nudged by people. But the innkeeper begins pouring pints and just setting them around.
Have we clocked anyone who we'd recognise from the farm at all?
Yeah, there's a couple here.
I'd like to head over. And it's like,
I mean, actually, there's quite a few of the people who work in this town who work on your farm.
Are the
Because,
people who Girus did the commune with her?
those people aren't.
It's a shame.
okay, just kind of say to kind of the crowd is like, I understand that there's been some organisation amongst the workers on our farm. Sorry.
Let's just watch this anti-union video, everyone.
Don't worry, I'm not here. We're not here to like crack down or anything like that. We just wanted
Oh
to.
no, we're the cool lords.
We just kind of want to understand what qualms there are and maybe talk them through, see what we can do. So is there a designated rep for the group or a representative? Yes, thank you. Thanks, Chinook.
A voice from the back of the room shouts out as the crowd begins to part, and you see sat on a chair, leaning back, legs crossed, wearing sort of leathers, like chaps, or sort of almost ranger sort of outfit. A woman who has her hair tied back, sort of brown hair, says, "I'm the representative."
Amazing. May we have your name?
Her name's Mia Farrow.
Killer. Okay. I didn't say that.
Giricast's plane shift now. Takes it to hell.
Modified memory. All right. Would you be open for a chat?
She stares you down. She doesn't seem scared of you. She just says, "Aye, a chat." She
Alright.
nods to the people on her table who stand up and begin to just like make seats available for you guys to sit down.
I kind of thank them as I like slide past in.
You hear one of them go, "Wooden head."
It's Mithril actually.
I don't think they care, Scrimshaw.
Oh, probably not. Right. So, we understand there are some grievances, and we're kind of just here to like understand what those are and see what we can do about it.
Well, you've not come here for that. What have you come here for?
That's
Literally, that is
Yeah,
the whole reason we're here.
We're honestly there for that. We don't spend a lot of time locally, so unfortunately we are we are possibly a bit out of touch with. I'll admit we are a bit out of touch with our workers around here. But while we're here, we would quite like to understand and.
I'd say
things
that
right.
you're out of touch. Listen. What the issue that we have is that we are currently doing a lot of backbreaking labor, and you are refusing to pay us what our value is worth.
How much are you getting paid?
How much are you getting paid, boys? And they all mumble amongst themselves and say, and she says, they're getting paid 1 silver a day's work.
That is not what we agreed with Halcyon, is it? What was it?
She's extorting us, boys.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, you can insight check.
Insight.
She seems like she's saying that honestly. That is a considerable wage, though, still for a farmer, for a peasant.
Yeah, it's about 18.
what we
About
agreed
18.
with
So that's about
Halcyon?
1,800 gold a year total if there's 50 of them.
That's alright.
And what makes you
More than
believe
what I
that?
make.
And what is it about the work that makes you think that you deserve more?
Well, the fact that whilst you're going off on your little adventures, your little holidays abroad, we are the ones who are feeding this community. You're taking off the top.
Holiday.
Actually, we don't make any money from you guys. It all just goes back into the community. We don't actually make any money at all from the things. The only thing we do is own the house.
Yeah, we.
Also,
As far as I
these
know, we
adventures
haven't
are not
really
pleasant.
made anything yet. And yeah, these adventures, they're no holidays.
Mona's they're still not gotten changed. They're disgusting clothes. Look.
I appreciate the work you guys do is hard labor, but please don't think that we're just off relaxing on some beach and, you know, posing for a painting every now and then in front of a tamed gorilla.
What?
No, I'm sorry, I'm not calling you a tamed gorilla, Roxanne.
Oh, right. Good.
Like,
Do you want to do more work, or just fair wage for what you're doing?
Well, we want
No
a wage
different
that means that we have the ability to make our own choices in the world.
But
Do you
we
do you
can't-
not?
No.
If we pay you any more, then we will make a loss.
She says, well, our demands are 1 gold a day.
Ha! I don't even make 1 gold a day.
You're not getting 1 gold a day.
yeah,
Well, then
in
you're
order
not
for
going to
us
have any workers, are you?
Look,
Okay,
in order
we
for us to
didn't
pay
really
that,
need
the
them in the
farm
first
would.
place.
In order for us to pay that, the farm would have to generate around 18,000 gold per year, plus some for repairs, equipment, and various other expenses that come as a result of owning the land.
Mike, what's the average wage of a peasant farmer in the in this like land? Sorry, in the Free Kingdoms.
Probably about 5 copper a day.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Gira says, "Hey, I did fancy a trip to Viel. I did hear there's quite a lot of peasants who require a sustainable job."
We could just
Has-
bring in peasants and outsource their work.
Yeah,
Or we could
as-
wait until the girls arrive and get them to do it.
I mean, as we understood that a silver a day was quite significantly beyond the going rate. I can't help but think that I correct me if I'm wrong here, but maybe the fact that we are perhaps a bit more lax than other lords in with our workers. Perhaps this is a bit of an attempt to take advantage of that.
Take advantage. Ha! Who's taking advantage here?
You.
I mean, thus
No.
far we've literally not benefited whatsoever from this whole endeavor.
Ah, what an act of charity that you can afford to keep a massive house that you have off our
Yeah, well-
work.
Oh, fine. That's it. We just won't have any workers on it, and we'll just get the land back into growing grass. We literally put you guys to work here because we thought it would be good for the community, and we paid you a decent wage. But now you're just throwing it back in our faces. So if you don't want the job, then you can't have the job, and you can just all fuck off.
All right. Well, the
Uh,
negotiations are concluded.
I-
Thank you
I-
all for. You'll be
That-
seeing us at the picket line.
Anyway,
Doesn't
see
bother
my
us.
axe to the picket line.
It doesn't
Um,
bother me if they don't want to work. We literally did it because we were like, oh, we've got all this land. We think that maybe we could set people to work on it, and then they could grow some vegetables and stuff, and we'll pay them the wage, and we won't actually make any money off of it. And now they're just fucking about, so I don't care about them anymore. Selfish bastards.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go sit back in my mansion.
Holy shit!
Right.
Mona is like the Jeffrey Bezos of just...
Whoa. No, because no.
You're literally...
I think we should be quiet just in case we have any adverts
Don-
from Amazon
Don-
on our thing.
Don Lucian John Lucian is the Jeffrey Bezos.
No.
Yeah.
Telling them to fuck off your land because they want a decent wage and for unionizing.
They have got a decent wage.
Assume this is the conversation on the walk back, is it?
Yeah.
Sure.
They have got a decent wage. We literally gave them a wage that we wouldn't make any money off of because we wanted them to have all of the money and to just use the land to grow vegetables that they can sell and stuff. And now they're coming to us and being like, oh, I want more gold. But we can't give you any more gold because you don't make any more gold. Otherwise, that's literally just charity. What they're asking for is charity.
If we
Put the
I mean-
price of vegetables up by a lot, then yeah, we can pay them a bit better wage. Fucking dicks.
I mean,
Bitch, we should have just
do
killed
we-
her.
I mean, I don't think we corner the market on we don't corner the market on vegetables here, do we?
No.
So
Fa-
we
farmers-
don't really have
farmers
the
are nothing.
ability to do that, unless we had a monopoly.
I mean,
unless we
That's
raided
fair.
all the other farms and put them out of business, which I'm not suggesting. I'm just saying that would be the only way to give us a monopoly.
This was more like an allotment that we were giving to the community rather than actually wanting people to work the land to make us loads of money. Because we're not going to make any fucking money selling vegetables compared to the ones we get going on adventures and doing dangerous stuff.
Are they?
wasn't that literally that point that
Are they
adventures
expecting us to
pay a
just-
lot more money?
Yeah, are they expecting us to just give them some of the money from our adventures to work, and that just be a charity?
We need the money to buy health potions and things to, live.
But they also
so they can
need
grow
money
some-
to live.
Not so they can grow carrots and, potatoes.
They also need money to live.
Well, not as much as us.
Well, obviously they don't because they quit their jobs.
Yeah, obviously they're better off somewhere else.
They've
They
quit their
wanna go-
jobs. No, they haven't quit their jobs. They said that they're going to be on the picket line.
That's
They-
fine.
Well,
They gave us 1 gold because they expected us to go to bargain low and then come at a middle.
well,
I-
not-
I mean,
That's how
going
you
from
do-
1 silver to 1 gold is quite a
That's
jump.
what I mean. That's what I mean. They're expecting us to negotiate with them and come to a middle ground.
at
rather
the
than
end
go
of the
straight
day,
to the goal.
we don't need to negotiate because we don't need this farm. It's
Yeah,
them that need it,
exactly.
not us.
Let's. I mean, we could talk. Let's talk to Halcyon. See what we can do. See what the current
Halcyon probably
yield.
just say to
See what the
slaughter them,
yield.
so-
See what the yield would be if they were actually, doing their jobs.
I'd say just put grass seed down.
I say we salt the land.
Why did we hire a militia if we're going to be using our land for anything?
Yeah,
Come on.
hire a militia so we don't have to kill.
Create a barracks. I don't know.
No, I think we
Oh,
should
by
just
the gods.
get some horses
Might
and
be
do
good.
some horse
It might be good.
rearing instead of the land.
It
Do
might
some
be good
cows.
exercise for the orphanage.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Why don't we
Yeah.
just get the girls from the orphanage?
Oh, you meant to have them work the land.
Right.
I thought they were going to deal with the pigs.
It's like Oliver Twist.
No, I don't mean that work it, but I thought it could be like a fun project, learn how to do gardening, rather than
That sounds like a very convenient way of having child labor.
no, because we
Yeah.
literally do not need them.
Well,
That-
that
That doesn't make it any less child labor.
I thought maybe on the land we could just build another temple.
I don't like temples.
Well, it's not your land, so fuck off. You can fuck off out.
it's got a point actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, letter from Gothric saying, I vote for Shuddock.
Yeah, just out of nowhere you see Declan II just come around.
But it's like, oh, turns out there's some law. There's a law which means you actually can't own land in another area if you're the leader of another place.
Yeah.
I have to transfer my share.
Unfortunately, feudalism didn't work that way. You could have multiple holdings in different kingdoms.
Hmm.
Alright,
Maybe
well,
some of the orcs want to move over here. Maybe they fancy a change of pace.
Oh god, I don't want a load of orcs around.
What's bad about orcs?
They'll smell up the place.
They're actually particularly clean.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, they roll in the
mean-
mud to stop their skin from burning.
No, actually, considering that their culture is based entirely on battle, they need to keep themselves clean so that all their wounds don't get infected and so they die on the battlefield.
Don't they rub dirt on the wounds to stop them from getting infected?
Yeah.
No.
Well, they,
Don't.
you know, they lick their wounds because their tongues are have antibacterial stuff in them.
By
Or they're
the
not cats.
warriors need to clean themselves or they die.
Yeah, but they have to do it like cats.
They don't live very long. They live like 20 years, don't they, orcs?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you say all they die. They tend to die, right?
They just sort of die after a while, like everyone does.
Well, yeah, but they want a glorious death in battle, not a death by an infected wound in bed.
That would still be by battle,
Isn't
right?
that
'Cause
what
you got
happened
the
to your
wound in
dad,
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roxel's just PTSD in the corner. Flashbacks.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for
sorry.
that memory.
Thanks for that table.
It was like 2 months ago. I know it feels like longer.
Yeah, was killing the elder brain like therapy for that? Or...
But you get back to Astorwalt, and Halcyon says, well, news clearly got around. The peasants aren't very happy.
Yeah, Morna told them to fuck off.
Peasants don't bother us. We have bigger concerns.
Yeah, though, so they want a gold each,
Dead.
which as so let's
That's the starting.
I mean,
price.
let's talk numbers here. What is the yield of this farm, if assuming it's actually worked?
Well, I mean, we're literally in the harvest season at the moment. So if they don't harvest this stuff soon, nothing. They don't make any money.
But if it were to be harvested,
You could probably make 4,000 gold for the year.
so
Depends on food prices and Darkbridge and stuff.
so ideally, 4,000 gold. Cost currently of wages is about 1,800, so 2,200 in profits in a good case.
That's not really worth it. Not split between all of us.
I mean that's also, you know, upkeep of Erstwalt, right? And you know, bedding for Clive, you know.
Oh yes,
The
the total yearly costs for things probably comes to about 2,000 gold, I'd say.
Yeah, so the profit there is already very meager. If we were able to hire a druid, then perhaps we could pay them a tad more, but still not what they're asking.
Why don't
obviously.
we try? Why don't we try for 5 silver?
No, we still can't afford that.
Yeah, that would still raise our costs
If
to
anything, it would
9,000
be
gold.
1
11,000
silver
total.
and 1 copper.
Yeah,
We
maybe
could try.
maybe 1.5 silver. One.
Maybe somebody else can talk to them because they didn't like me very much.
I mean, I was going to, and then you told them to fuck off.
I just get very
Yeah,
angry very
that was yeah, interesting. It was a bold move. It didn't pay off.
This is why we don't usually let Morna negotiate things.
How about we try giving them other benefits, like healthcare?
Could take them
An
flying.
insurance plan.
Can we give them?
Yeah, the
healthcare?
booper down in Darkbridge.
Put up one. Gira wears a
Have some
suit.
life insurance, access on life.
Bye.
Maybe once a month or so, we could say Gira can come and cure their ailments. Maybe
Like a
once
doctor
every
clinic.
yeah, once every 3 months,
STI
we can come and give them a
Actually-
flying experience.
Do you know what? During this 2-week downtime, Gira's going to do that. That sounds great. She's going to open up like a stall in Dartbridge for.
Dr. Aegon's.
Yeah, well, at least all that would get our reputation back up a bit more.
Gira's going to do that over the next 2 weeks. I kind of want to roleplay a bit of it.
Prestige.
Oh, Agon. Yeah.
Scrimshaw will offer a flying experience in that time as well.
Oh my god, are we
Wants
actually?
it.
I
You can
mean,
take-
I
you
mean,
can
just
take
more of a
3
permanent
people-
Thing.
You can take 3 people
know,
flying with him at once.
Like solicit the paying of an on-site herbalist, maybe.
Is this drugs? Is this?
Apothecary?
I mean, to sell healing potions and potions to cure their ills.
Yeah, there isn't actually there isn't really a shop like that in Darkbridge.
So how about we hire someone to come over here, set up shop in Darkbridge, and offer a discount to workers?
Halcyon says, well, you would probably have to pay them to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, we don't own Darkbridge, so we wouldn't be able to give them any kind of.
That's right, you'd have to speak to the mayor.
Yeah, because like in order for it to be worth their while, they'd probably need at least some kind of exclusive rights to the area.
I just think if we don't have if we can't afford to give them any more wages, we should at least look at other options to help them out.
Maybe start maybe take a certain percentage of the profits of the farm and have it automatically go into a community fund that the union can use as they will, as they see fit.
That sounds good.
It wouldn't be a massive amount, but it would be substantial enough to maybe fix any particular problems that they see fit. Maybe perhaps a couple hundred gold a year can go a long way.
Okay, but we would need something smaller than that.
Something smaller than a
So
couple
that
hundred
would-
gold a year.
What I mean is, if that's what we want to eventually go for, then we need to build up to it. If we go straight towards that one, they'll take an inch and go a mile. We need to go with a starting offer,
Perhaps say
and when they inevitably want to increase it, we have another offer to go for.
so.
Whereas Roxanne just hasn't suggested smashing one of their heads in yet.
Already
I'm
suggested
totally up
killing
for
them.
caving one of their skulls.
That
I
offer
tried
is on the
to-
table. I mean, I could get the boys in 200
Boys.
gold.
We're not going to go around union busting.
200 gold, and then you could just ship in some more peasants from somewhere else.
Yeah, I did
yeah.
try and talk to them already, and they didn't seem very friendly. So I think maybe.
You
we might
told them
bug
to
it.
fuck off.
Well, that's because
down
they should
for it.
just fuck off.
I am down for, you know, crushing some skulls.
I mean,
Oh my
maybe not.
God.
You don't have to do
Innocence.
anything, right? It's best if you don't do anything. It's best if you get someone else to do it, because then it looks like you have more power than you do.
But we have a lot
Oh.
of power.
Sure, but you don't. But, you know,
Gurren's
You
town.
don't
It was
want them
about Gurren, not
to.
us.
You don't want them to come here and burn the place down. Let's just say that.
Oh, they burn this place down, I'll burn down their entire village.
Them monsters. All of us were horrible, horrible people.
I wonder what Vondel would have said.
I mean,
I'll kill
if
them
they,
all.
I mean,
I'll
if they,
kill 'em.
if they hurt Clive, then we can't be held responsible for what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
They
my
hurt-
but-
god.
If they hurt that donkey, I'll do things.
Clive's a horse.
They're the same thing.
I mean, Goliath are used to walking around, are used to riding mammoths, right? I don't think they're used to riding horses.
Yeah.
You're gonna if you don't mind, I think I'm going to spend the evening in town. If that's okay tonight.
You want me to come with you?
Oh, perhaps, but I want to teach the villagers a lesson in humility.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Kira-
wait.
no!
Wait.
You're
What
supposed
does
to
that
summon us to
mean?
top on their ass.
Open an elder box in Darkbridge.
So,
Scripture, you could always, you know, send a big old demon on top of them. That'll get their attention.
That won't make us any more popular.
Yeah, but they'll fear us, and then fear is the strongest tool of all.
But if they fear us, they might also decide, oh, we're in a unionized, we can go over and burn down their house.
If they try and burn down the house, then I will cleave them all in twain.
And is
And it
I-
wouldn't be difficult.
Hey, at
but
least
our
the people that
reputation.
Reputation.
we probably have a pretty good reputation still with the laborers who came and did the war room, because we paid them a lot of money and a lot extra. We paid them more than they asked. I gave them an extra 200 gold than what they asked for, because I wanted them to feel better about themselves, not just because I wanted them to do it quickly. But so they probably like us still, so we've still got them on our side.
They
Yeah,
weren't peasants,
like-
though, Halcyon says. They weren't peasants.
Ugh.
What
They,
I-
they're
what I'm
they're
saying
local
is-
artisans.
What I'm saying is, if we go in there and butcher them, then you know that the whole world knows the Clive 5 go around butchering peasants.
Well, then
Wait,
nobody's
how-
gonna mess with us.
how about this as an offer to them? Let's say go in with a 20% pay increase, so up to 1.2 silver a day, 1 silver, 2 copper. We promise 5% of harvest profits to go to a community fund that they, as a union, can do with as they see fit. We offer quarterly visits from Gira's medical clinic and my flying experience. Not sure whether they'll love or hate that, but
And what do I
give it
do?
a go. I mean, if you have any ideas for things we can
could
offer in our
stun them.
quarterly visits, then great.
Please don't attack
don't-
the village.
doesn't-
No, no, I don't know.
I
would
can put
people
on
like
a fight
that?
club.
I don't think people
Yeah.
generally like being immobilized.
We could, Roxanne and I could have a fight in the center of town and pay
Oh,
people.
no, we
I like it, like in-
organise a fight club, and then they all fight and we watch.
We could do we could have some exhibition
then-
matches as in a.
Hang on, and then the winner gets to fight me or Morna. What an honour! This
And then-
although
and
I
then-
do feel like punching one of them in the face would probably result in their death.
And then perhaps at the end of the year, at the end of the harvest, for anyone that has been with the Ersterwalt Limited Company for the entire year, they receive their share of maybe another 5% of the profits. So
What?
how's
5%?
how's this for an offer? So 20% pay increase, 5% of the harvest profits go to a community fund, another 5% of the profits there, not turnover, into annual bonuses, and then quarterly visits. So if we, by doing those bonuses, we actually incentivize them to do the work. Same with the community fund, plus they feel valued and they feel like they can make a difference, and like she said, make choices that affect their own community. With
Just don't mention
Gira's clinic every 3 months, he should, I imagine, be able to nip any long-term illnesses around here.
You should include family, like wives and husbands and children and that.
No
Clinic.
pensions, though.
Yeah.
No pension.
Oh, you should also add Mona apologizes for telling them to fuck off.
Only if they need it. They were being unreasonable. Who asked for a 100% pay increase or however much it is? I want
1,000%. Well,
1,000%.
900% actually.
900% pay increase.
I'd like a
That was
900%
stupid.
pay increase. That would be nice.
Well, ask,
Could afford a lot
ask
more.
your boss, Mike.
Right.
Mike.
If only it was that easy in real life.
Well, you know, do some quests that give you money,
Yeah, stuff all this.
or loot as much as you can when you're going through a dungeon before the fight. I don't know.
Right. So, does that sound like a decent offer? Because I mean, with the 20%, I feel like we do still have some leeway. If we can potentially get a druid in here to boost the yield, then we should have some more leeway for that as well. And then we can.
What about Arnax?
We could ask him. I mean, if Mona, if you're looking to go visit Roxanne's lovely sister, then
Ademir.
yeah.
Well,
if
I'd
you-
need you to come with me so you could teleport us back.
I will probably
That's fair.
also come with you because, you know, family.
Family.
You mean a chaperone? Halcyon says.
My god, Roxanne, you're so creepy.
What?
You're so authoritative. Why don't you just let your sister and Mona have a good time?
Yeah.
Because
To be fair,
if Mona-
Admir is
right,
fairly in.
right.
She is pretty independent, right? I mean, she's the leader of a
Let me-
tribe.
Let me clear this up, right? The whole reason I don't really want this is because if Aemir falls in love with Morna and then Morna dies, Aemir's now on her own and she's sad because Morna's dead.
Well, just don't let me die, idiot.
Well, if you keep going and getting hit by shit, you
No,
might
I
die,
don't.
and I can't stop that.
I've only ever died because Scrimshaw killed me.
To be fair, you also killed me.
Yeah, I did kill you.
Is that
Needed
a
it
common
that time.
thing? Is that a common thing in this group? We just kill like, do we all
would you
have
like
like
to
a
find
path
out?
to just kill
Oh,
each other at least
Oh, no, oh,
once
no, you've
throughout our
been-
entire lives?
no, you've been there for the only killing of each other that we've done.
You mentioned that the half-orc kept dying. Was that by other people's hands or by your hands?
Other
I
people's
wish
hands.
It was by my
He,
hand.
It was
it was a whole thing. He had guns. He would just stand up there in the midst of things.
Yeah.
It was a whole.
He
It
was-
didn't work out very well.
He was built to do ranged stuff and like armored that way as well, but he didn't like to stay far away. He liked to get up close.
It's too brave.
Right.
Too brave for his own good.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Hmm.
So how does that seem like a decent way forward? I mean, if it 10% of profits, I mean, we can maybe that does give us some leeway as well. Because as long as we're profitable and we can maintain the farm, it's worthwhile to keep doing. And we can. That does give us
Oh
some
my
leeway to
God.
negotiate up, and maybe in following years we can review it.
This is.
That's another
I mean,
thing.
there's
we offer an
there's
annual
another
review.
alternative.
Yes, I know there's bashing people's heads in, but
I'm all
No, that wasn't actually what I was gonna say.
oh,
But yeah, I was just wondering that we could get the Tempest brand in and say they're heretics, and then they'll do it.
Oh, I
Oh.
don't like the Tempest brand.
I mean, we could plant a cultist like in the pub.
Are there
Oh
any-
my god! Halcyon! What the fuck is your issue?
Honestly, that's actually
uh,
a good idea, except that most of us are also cultists, so considered
What
cultists
the
by the
fuck
Tempest
is that?
brand. So I don't think that's a good idea because they already don't like us.
Halcyon, do you have any ideas that don't involve
Murder.
violence against the workers?
Oh well,
By
depends what you mean
us or by
violence.
someone else?
All right. Well, how about you just let them have all the arable land around the farm, and then you don't have to worry about paying them anything. But then
Oh.
you're just not making any money on Astorwell.
And they're not having that.
We
I
weren't
mean,
never gonna make that much money anyway, right?
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's not
we
that.
were. I don't think we've seen a single copper the whole time. that
I'd
this has been
rather
going on.
build. I'd rather build a big wall around it than let them just have it.
I think we should just let them have it.
What
Uh,
the what? Yeah, that's sort of what we already did, right?
Well,
They're
I'm
gonna
just
make-
saying, Erstwalt is about 2,000 gold a year to run, so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you know, yeah, about half of that is wages and stuff. But, well, you can think about it over the next 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you know. So I should definitely send a message out to the boys to not come.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
tell
have
them
you?
not to come.
Are they already on the? Are they en route already?
Well, it depends if they got the letter yet.
Oh my god, Halcyon, you monster!
I just assumed you'd
please-
say yes. Everyone
Please-
else says yes.
Please call off the boys.
Okay. I'll do it.
Everyone here, we're all horrible people.
She goes off and says, "I need to write a letter."
We're
Speak for
survivors.
yourself, I'm actually quite a nice person. Thank
You're
you.
part of a cult dedicated to murder.
It's not dedicated to murder. Do you even listen to anything I say, Shino? I thought you were supposed to be like a listener and person that wants to know things, but you never seem to actually listen to me.
Because I don't like listening to you, because it's all horrible and
and all
depressing.
you do is moan,
Yeah, you do moan a lot.
whinge, and cry. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, they're killing people.
The elder brain's gross.
It was gross.
Oh,
It
I'm
was.
stunned again.
I
Well,
don't like
If
being
it was
stunned.
that
Didn't-
gross, would I still be wearing it all over my uniform? No.
I think you
Get
just
over
keep.
yourself.
I think you just keep forgetting to clean
I'm
yourself.
going to go put my head. And Yo just kind of walks off. It's too much noise for him. This old man.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and wash myself if that means having to go to a river. I'll do it. I don't care.
There's a water
shower?
that you can wash yourself with. There's no
They're all
showers.
well.
No,
isn't
like
there?
a
Yeah.
inside house one. You know,
You know-
like a bucket or something we have.
You know I can just clean you, right?
I think I'd rather just. I think like you can't clean that up with your spell.
I mean, that's what I do to myself.
Why did you wait
all the time.
until now?
Why did you wait until now to wash
just-
You
yourself?
didn't. You didn't ask. You watch me do it to myself every morning. Just periodically, whenever I get dirty.
I'm gonna have a bar.
Yeah, to be fair, how many times has Scripture cleaned people this campaign?
Yeah. I've used it frequently. Yeah. The option's there.
I can just imagine Scripture was the only person who didn't have any muck on him all day. Everyone, he's just looking around like, why are people asking me?
Do they like being dirty? Is this a flesh thing?
Is
Yeah.
this a flesh thing? Fucking hell!
All right, well, let's end there then.
All right.
That was fun.
Thank you for playing.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank you.
running.
It went quite weird in the end with the union busting thing.
It wasn't union
that's good.
busting.
It
Is it,
could have
well,
been.
is it union busting if you bust a union by giving them things
they
that
want.
they
Oh
maybe
my
not what they're
God.
asking for, but what they actually could do with?
Is it?
You
You
don't
sound
know
like
what you
Blizzard.
want.
Yeah, I was gonna say you sound like Blizzard right now. It's like, does anyone just like mobile phones and things like that?
Is it union busting if you just fire them all?
Do you want to sort the stream out, Richard?
Yes, I will end the stream now. Goodbye.
See,